Bomb. Let's get it in, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Let's get situated. Throw a like up if you guys are here and you guys are safe this Saturday. There you go. Great. Just for you guys. All right. Oh, let me just one thing. So we have for you guys today some Shrinky Dink art. I was showing a little bit of it yesterday, briefly, and yeah, we're gonna do some more of that. I am going to do some Legend of Zelda Shrinky Dinks. Um, so that's gonna be pretty cool, and yeah, we'll do that. But let me turn you guys around after. I'll show you guys actually because I can't even see you guys right now currently. Let me be with you guys. All right, now I'm with y'all. Perfect. All right. So yeah, these Shrinky Dinks here that you guys see, we're gonna be making some of these, and we're gonna come with some of the designs that we have on this sketch paper, put them on the plastic like so. Where's my other piece? Well, I had another piece, but we'll get into that. And then we're gonna color them in with the pencil crayons and the markers that we have. Gonna get all colorful, and we're gonna have fun. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So I have my plastic and everything here. Get my scissors and my other tools. We're gonna do something like this. All right. So if you guys have seen anything of this nature, let me know in the comments. Give a like and or let's get into it. Yeah, we have all of our colors for our pencil crayons here and a kind of swash little sketch. So we have a reference and all the nice little Prismacolors. And so what I have here is the Shrinky Dink Creator Pack, and it is specifically the Rough and Ready Creator Pack, but it is also the Frosted Clear. So if anyone is looking specifically for the clear, translucent look once you bake it, you definitely need to go for Frosted Clear. If you go for the Frosted White, it'll have a like obviously an opaque white. And if it's clear, it'll be clear. But rough and ready means that on one side it has been etched with some kind of sandpaper or some kind of gritty material, so it can take the different types of mixed media. And then on the back is a shiny side. So if you're only planning to use markers, you can throw on with the markers. Okay. So let's get into that. Let's pull out a couple of sheets. Let's size up what we're gonna do because we're gonna do some keychains, and I think we're gonna do some studs, some stud earrings. So let's see what we can get. Okay, so yeah, hope everyone's doing good. It's Sunday. Today I was supposed to do art with my partner, but if you guys see outside, if you're living in Canada, it is snowing like a MFer. So stay inside, stay warm, maybe get outside for some snow shoveling, maybe some walking if it's like clear anywhere. Definitely layer up, put your boots on, and yeah, have fun. Okay, so these, this here, like that. So this here is a medallion from the game Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. It's a classic game. Uh, Nintendo 64. It's been remastered since then. So I'm gonna make all six medallions, and I've since just done the one outline and then put all of the other medallions inside of it. So we can do that, and then after we have the Triforce, and then we have a rupee, which yeah, these will be like studs and or dangles, and then On this sheet, I previously did a Demon Slayer kind of earring, the one for the main character. And then these three other large ones are going to be the when you are young Link in Ocarina of Time, you have to get the different the like the different dungeons, like little medallions kind of thing, and then a kind of cute small master sword. So we're gonna do those and color them in, and yeah, that's just gonna get it the day. I'm gonna take a break in between, and then we'll just talk along the way. You guys can let me know in the comments. You guys can definitely hit that like button and or share it with a friend. Let them know if you have some interesting art that's just being tuned in on Sunday, and if you want to join, come on. So yeah, everyone's welcome. All right. So yeah, let's take one new sheet and do something like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking down pretty frequently and just kind of zoning in. So definitely tune in and let me know in the comments if there's something that you need me to do, or if you want to see, or if you want me to change the view so you guys see what I'm looking at instead of just looking at me. You can do that too. So today is day 129 of being sober. So I wanted to do some medallions for uh, some of the people that I know in the meetings that I attend online. I was actually challenged by the owner of the app, like the founder of the app, but not in a like competitive way. Just challenge me because he knows I'm artistic and he knows I like this type of stuff and I do it for my sobriety. But the first one that I did, I'll show it to you guys. It A came out too small, and B, I put way too many intricate details in a small piece, so it didn't. When it shrank, it did not come out very cute. So I'm gonna I'm gonna keep it, but I haven't resined it. I just put Mod Podge on it, and I did the mixing of the glitter effect again. So it's really just made the image look like something you can't see. So do I have the yes, they're right there. Tweezers. So you won't be able to really see it, but yeah, just you can't tell what the detail is in anything. It just kind of looks like there's some kind of writing on it. But yeah, we're gonna try some of these, which is way more simplistic designs. We will get creative and kind of like the border area, but outside of that, just it's all about just the blending of the pencil crayon, and yeah, that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so So I need six of these squares. So I might as well just cut them all now, and then I can do all these after. I pretty much have gotten into the habit of like getting all of the stencils down onto the plastic because it's probably the most time consuming part, even though the pencil crayon and the marker and the layering can be longer. You can make it longer, but no. It's just the part that I don't enjoy the most, so I try to get it done. Not fast, but just done. Mm-hmm. Damn. Cahoon, cahoon. Yeah, what is everyone doing this Sunday? What did everyone do over the weekend? Let me know in the comments what you guys did over the weekend. Yeah, there's three. One, two, three. Okay, so that's three. Hmm. So now we got our strips for our other three. And three. Okay. There's six. So we have our six for our emblems, or I'm sorry, our medallions. Medallions. Let's see if we can see that. No, can't do those. So these two pieces will, three pieces become not garbage, but become scrap. So we repurpose these. We never throw them away because this it's not expensive, but it's not cheap, and I'm not a very wasteful person. I don't like to be a wasteful person, so we keep these for other projects. There's a lot of things that you could repurpose, or now that I'm trying to do like more creative stuff, like three-dimensional things and four-dimensional things, like layered stuff. These are always like great to just have like the perfect smaller size. So let's call these six for these. Let's call this Triforce. So this page is done. We have all of these done now for all of these designs, okay? Give a like if you see any of these designs that you recognize, or sorry, upside down, but yeah. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time medallions. Give a like for that. We're gonna make it into Shrinky Dink plastic so we can turn it into pins and keychains specifically. These are some earrings. So yeah, let's do that. The next page there's going to be bigger pieces. Yeah, I try to pick a side, and then I might be able to get two out of this strip. So yeah, looks like two sheets for this whole project. Um, it being with scraps in between that. So let's layer it up and get it on. Get it on like Donkey Kong. Mhm. Yeah, I'm super excited to color these in because, yeah, these are very colorful, but very simple in its color blocking. So once you kind of got the main colors down, you can play with the highlights and things of this nature. But yeah, once we get through the steps and I kind of get the marker outline on it, then you'll at least see it on the plastic because it's too light of a sketch on the trace paper. I've also been doing it on trace paper now because a lot of these designs, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again. So to just be able to recreate that easy one time, put it on trace paper, or even at least paper. Like try to just not go freehand on the plastic unless that's what I'm intending to do. So just a little bit of some plastic that came there. So I'm just gonna take a lighter and then just gonna like singe the end. Actually, no, I'll just cut it. Don't even want to bring heat to it yet. No, you don't know. They shrink on you. Yeah. Does anyone in the comments do Shrinky Dink plastic or Shrinky Dink art? Does anyone know about this? Do they like it? Do they not? Let me know. I love this stuff. I'm able to make like pins and like sneaker stuff, and obviously magnets and keychains. I don't have wear earrings, but I've been making them because I want to be able to like, if there's friends or family that have like wives, daughters, sisters, whoever. It's a great gift. But yeah, let me know if there's things you guys like or don't like. Give a like. Uh, let's try to get to 10 likes. This sheet is not the best. Not cutting as smoothly as the other ones I had. Anyways, that's all right. All right, so got one. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes before we can get color on these things. Yeah, 10 likes. I feel like that's nothing. Nothing for a G thing. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. What's everyone listening to now, music wise? Yeah, you know that you guys may see that I have a headphone in, and I'm, of course, speaking to you guys. But if anyone knows of the various scammer calls and scam baiters, I tend to listen to a lot of those. So currently, I am listening to a long play of Kid Boga. If anyone is familiar with him, um, yeah, love my Kid Boga. And he also does Twitch and YouTube and all the good other good things. So yeah, it's kind of like what my media consumption consists of. Okay, so we got two, and I think this should cover the third. Yep. Or that one could be the third. Sorry, this one could be the second. Either way, these are three perfect sizes for those medallions. Excuse me. And I'm almost positive I could have sworn that I had a scrap piece to fit this. I know if I do, it's probably in the bag of scrap. So let me go and just grab that before I cut into that last big strip if I don't need to, because I'm trying to save as much as possible. Okay, let me just grab the bag. It's a Ziploc bag of all of the scraps that I've been putting in there. So you know, and it's just like where the kind of wings of the sword meet. No, I don't. These are really small pieces. Yeah, like we kind of use these for like jellyfish, like legs and stuff. My partner has been like making really cool ones too. So yeah, if you guys like polymer clay, like I'll show you. She made a Rubik's cube and I have sitting right here. If you guys are familiar with polymer clay and or like clay, check her out at Kitten Jelly Boutique. That's funny because I actually have a piece of paper right there. I'll write it down. I gotta write it down and then I gotta write it backwards because it's mirrored. Yeah, there's no way I'm writing that. Don't mind my chicken scratch. So yeah, polymer clay, Kitten Jelly Boutique. You can find her on Instagram or Etsy, but it's not a very complicated in its manner to find it, or it's spelling kitten like a kitten, jelly like peanut butter, and or yeah, sorry, kitten like puppy, jelly like jelly like peanut butter, and boutique like shop. There you go. So give a like for Kitten Jelly Boutique. She kind of really got me into all this art that I've been doing that you guys see here. So again, it's my partner. Love her very dearly. So I appreciate her and all of her efforts in getting me into this wave. Yeah, let's just get this last piece here. I don't need to cut the strip. I just need to cut it out. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, thank you. What are you working on currently? Love me more than you. Tell me what you're working on currently. I think you're doing art too. Okay. We got our rectangle and we got all our pieces now. So 8 pieces so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 6. Yeah, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces. Kind of off there. Prepping for my live Burger King chicken sandwiches. Nice. Burger King chicken sandwiches. Very cool. Like the kind of long ones, right? And are you doing them as earrings or magnets or keychains or pins? How are you doing these? Those will come out really nice. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out Kitten Jelly Boutique for the polymer clay mastery miniatures. It's just on a scale that I've yet to kind of see in comparison to. So yeah, check her out. Clean. Got our piece. Okay, so we can put this away. You don't need this. And we can kind of start getting through this process. I know this is the most tedious. Yep, the long ones. Keychains, dangles, studs, pins, and magnets. Very cool. Very nice. Give a like for some of the art. If you guys are doing any art, if you guys like art, let's give a like for that. I'm trying to get to 10 likes. Like, I don't know if it's just me that likes art here, but if you guys like art, let me know. And yeah, send a like up. Very cool. Okay. So let's get these on. I'll just start with this page because I'm here anyway. Okay. So before I even say it, you're gonna need to, because this is the rough and ready, so it has 2 sides, as you can see, a shiny side and a rough side. So if you're planning to do some sort of stencil or design with a pencil, put it on the rough side because it's going to be very hard to see it, if not impossible, to put it on the laminate type surface, very smooth surface. So just FYI, in case you are trying to do this, it's not just a fun hobby to do on a Sunday. It's literally just I'm starting to do this now, kind of like every every day or whenever I have a project, try to find another one to do. And a lot of this stuff is things that I enjoy and like. So right now I'm doing some Legend of Zelda stuff, but like I've done Nissan Skyline stuff, I've done Lego stuff, I've done a lot so far, and don't plan to stop. Don't plan to stop. Almost. That's the other thing. I don't have anything to clamp this down, so just trying to get this on as clean as possible. And then you guys will see after. And then just making sure that I got everything. And we're done. So there you go. Or, sorry. Such a tendency just because I can see it because I'm looking down on a surface. But as soon as you hold it up, you can't see it. So now we got it on. Once it starts having color and like the marker and everything, it'll get there. It'll get there. So let's put that right here for you guys. See, get these out of the way. Right there. I don't even need this currently. Okay, so the shortest one is for this. Yeah, that looks like it'll fit proper. And I've learned to move my hand and my arm as opposed to dragging it because, like, yeah, you're gonna have a tendency to pull, push or pull whatever you don't want to, and it always happens. Trust me, trust me. I've done it too many times in my early stage of doing all this stuff. Just really know, but it's okay. Okay, double check all the accents. Good, good. Done. Two done. There he is. My friend back again. Now we're doing some art. Yeah. Give a like. Privyet. Privyet. Friend from Russia. Uh, Gojmo. Gojmo. Yeah, he was on my live yesterday with the sneakers. So appreciate you tuning back in. Okay. So yeah, we're doing some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time inspired medallions and a Triforce and a Master Sword, but more like a kawaii kind of style. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to move through these quick because, as I mentioned earlier, this is the part that I do not like. Privyet, Privyet. Yeah. Everyone that's tuned in, we're making Shrinky Dink plastic. We're making Legend of Zelda inspired uh, keychains. So if you guys like Legend of Zelda, give a like. We got to get to 10 likes. That's been a goal. Got to get to 10 likes. Got to do it. Mm. If anyone has played any Legend of Zelda games, let me know in the comments. What was the first Legend of Zelda game that you played? For me, um, yeah, it was actually Ocarina of Time. I was fortunate enough. My father had gotten me a Nintendo 64, and yeah, I don't even think he knew what the game was when he got it for me. He just like got it. I didn't have a case or anything, but I was very thankful to play that game for hours, if not days, weeks, months on end, and um, very meaningful. Kind of gave me that first kind of taste of like an open world, third person game, kind of quest inspired. And I still to this day love that stuff. We were talking yesterday about like different type of content and like I love gaming, and that's like definitely a type of game genre that I'm very much into. That open world, um, story driven, more times than not, first one player games. You can kind of sit back and watch it like a movie. And there's the third. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Let me know. I got to get to 10 likes before I can start to learn even Russian. Or maybe I can learn one word if we get to 10 likes. There's another design. Yeah, I'll turn the camera and let you guys look and see from here now. Do a couple of those. So I got into the next page anyway. Let me get a drink of water too. I'll show you guys outside right now currently. Let's go side. Pure snow. So I'll go out later, get a workout, and shovel the snow, do all that shit. But for now, yeah, I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm working on, and it'll be a lot easier once I get the marker on it, and then I start putting the pencil crayon. So just bear with me, bear with me. All right, let me turn this. So can't really see the comments from here, but that's okay. That's okay. So, all right. Yeah, I gotta get like a whole setup and everything, but for now, this is okay. All right. Yeah, I'll show after I get all these down. I'll show after I get all these down because I gotta still get them onto the shrink plastic. But again, bear with me. All right. Still gotta get to 10 likes. So help me out. Send a like. If you guys haven't already subscribed, I would definitely appreciate it if you guys subscribe. And you guys can hit those bell notifications. And you guys can tune in when I'm ever doing any of this fun stuff. And I'll start trying to schedule some times so that you guys are just more aware when I'm going to be going live. So appreciate the support, and I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. You know, definitely the worst part that I hate about this entire process, holding the plastic over and trying to get the lines as clean as possible. But it is worth it at the end. Some of the best ones that I've done up to this point. I've had my arm cramping. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, see him like that. All right, so we have the first one done. 5 more to go. So now we're just gonna use the background, and then instead of putting these in, fill them in with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. And again, I can't see any comments right now, so we'll catch up after. Again, I'm going to turn the camera back around once I just hammer through all these. Okay, all those are good. The two inside rings, and then we move it over. Okay, so we made that, and then now we just move over the emblem and then center it up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Two. Where to go? Yeah. Trying to get to 10 likes as we're doing these Legend of Zelda Medallion keychains. And my idea for these sets is going to be hopefully sick. I'm not going to say it just yet because it's still kind of percolating in the mind, but yeah, bear with me. It will be cool. I think so. You gotta do art that at the very most you think is awesome. Really less about, you know, if it's careful for the masses, but if you feel passionate behind it and it resonates with you, yeah, make it. Don't be shy. Don't wait. Don't wait. No better place to start. No better place. Or no, sorry. No better time to start than now. I tell my partner that, and very proud of her. I think she's just needed that little bit of a kick. Sometimes we just need to hear it like that. Like the world can be a real assholeish, like not friendly place, but still gotta just believe in ourselves. So that's what I'm doing with this art, and also just keep me my hands, my mind positively preoccupied, not on alcohol. Crucial thing. Anything Sunday, rest day, chill day, and people will be drinking on a Sunday. Don't matter what day, as long as the name of the day ends in day. It's a day to drink, so to speak. But yeah, very happy that he's doing something real positive. And I like to make things. I like to use my hands. I like to use my hands and my mind. So I got to kind of do all the things with this. And it's, as I mentioned, awesome. If you have not tried Shrinky Dink art, I would definitely recommend trying some Shrinky Dink art and just experimenting. Like you only just need the plastic, some thing to write on, like or sorry, something to write with, and you'll have a great time. Great time. So, yeah, these all lined up perfectly. This is like awesome. Sometimes it does actually, and as much as I've mentioned, this is like not. This is the part of the process I hate the most. I do enjoy looking back on it after because it does make for some really clean designs in which you guys will see a little bit better once we finish up here. So three more to go, and then the Triforce, and you can start with that. I'll come back to the Huru piece. Uh, Seeing somebody on Instagram was just asking me about dropping basketball. Nice. Maybe he's gonna join me on a Friday morning with the seniors. That'd be pretty wicked. Recently just started dunking again, so if you guys are going to be tuning in next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, I will be attempting some dunks and maybe doing my performance review of the new Reebok Engine A's that we unboxed yesterday on our live. So look out for some notifications for that, or just be here, just tune in, just like you are. And hopefully, I'll be doing something. Yeah, these are gonna look sweet once you get actual color on them. I assure you, trust me. Not no Joel Embiid. Trust the process. Trust the Tristan. Trust the Tristan process. That's my name in case anyone didn't know that. My name is Tristan Kennedy. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this fire emblem on. Now, in the design and reference was at an angle. Do I like the angle or do it just need to be straight on now? Let's just do the angle. Okay, that's four. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can see. Yeah. Making Legend of Zelda medallions. If you guys like Legend of Zelda, hit that like button. Yeah, hit that subscribe. Trying to get to 10 likes. Trying to get to 10 likes before we start coloring. We just before the live, just sketched on the tracing paper all of these designs that we're going to be using and keeping for later reference. It's also good because before using the tracing paper, I would just do it straight on the shrink plastic and then I would measure in my little notebook the before and after of the shrink. But sometimes, again, it's like hard to keep the accuracy of things. Like I can measure this and know for certain, and then I can take the actual piece that's shrunk down and put it there. It's a much better visual representation of the true to size shrink. So if anyone's occurred or had any occurrences of trying to keep things as accurate as the shrink down, yeah, let me know in the comments and see if I can help you out. Just softening up my shoulder, my left hand and shoulder, because I don't know why I have this tendency to really pinch the paper, thinking that my pressure is going to make it more stable than not. And then honestly, I need to cough or I need to sneeze, and then it literally moves anyway. So you end up screwing yourself in the foot. But I feel like once the pencil crayon gets on and you start shading and highlighting, it gets better. Yeah, is there anyone in the comments or that's watching right now that's a Legend of Zelda fan? Give me a like if you are, because I'm going to have a few questions that you may be able to help me with. Okay, five, the wrist. See, stretch out the fingies. Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right. Yeah, looking for Legend of Zelda fans. So, if anyone is a Legend of Zelda fans, or if anyone's just watching, what are the six different colors of the medallions that are in the game Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, first one to put that. First one to put that gets a shout out. 5. And the last one. Here's 6. And we're also not going to be done with the tracing either, because got to go over our first initial layer with the marker. And yeah, excuse me. So we're going to do that. And this is our last medallion. Thank you for you guys have tuned in. You guys have been stayed tuned in. Appreciate you guys. This is pretty much going to be my Sundays. Doing art and hanging out with you guys. And I do not mind that. Do not mind one bit. So yeah, I wanted to have a design of the medallions that incorporated some kind of border, just to make them pop more and to give the keychain itself more mass, but logical mass. Like I don't need to just have extra plastic there and waste it if it's not intentional. So this is good to have this kind of nice squiggle effect because it still kind of looks a little bit Celtic, a little bit on brand with where we're going with it. So I just missed a small little bit there, and I'll just fill that in. There. And the last one. Yeah, this is definitely not center when I drew it. As they say, F it. F the law. Okay. Fingers are definitely feeling it. There. Whew. All right. And I don't have the plastic for the Triforce right now. Oh, I do. Shit. Perfect. 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 Yeah, stretch the arm because arm is so sore, but that's all right. We got the last one. Let's just finish this off and then turn it around, get some color for you guys. The coloring is always the most fun part for me. Actually, make this a little deeper in the paper. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I'm scratching on the right side. It's just literally still so faint unless I'm looking directly above it. I cannot see the lines that I'm making. So that can sometimes, because I'm not putting the most pressure, I'm just like honestly touching the paper a little bit, but we got it. Freaking hell. Done. All right. I'm turning this shit around because either way, don't like that I can't see and or read. So yeah, be here with you guys. What's going on, your pukey? What's going on, goth? Yep. What's going on? Love more than you, and anyone else that's tuned in and tuning in. All right, let's get back here. So yeah, we got those finally. Uh, some of the most labor intensive of this tedious art form, but once it's out of the way, you can kind of sit back and relax and then give yourself peace of mind. So yeah. All right. All right. So we need a black Posca marker. We have a big set of Posca markers and everything off camera here, but we're going to start with a black Posca marker that is a paint, water-based paint, and the size is PC1M. Posca PC1M. All right, so now you'll see as soon as I do this that the color will go on it. Not color, but I'm just lightly coloring and highlighting the outside of the line. Yeah, if anyone's used Posca paint markers, let me know. These have become some of the favorite markers of mine. Typically, I just used like Sharpie, I guess. But I really like these markers, and I've since started getting a lot of the packs. We showed yesterday in the other live some of the packs that I have. There's packs, but yeah, I did a color swatch similar to the Prisma pencil crayons, so I'll show you guys those later once we need what we need. It's a very fine tip. Yeah, now you guys can actually see something that's on this. And thankfully, this countertop that I'm working on is white, so I can see it fairly decently. Pencil. Okay, there's one. Now I can actually hold it up and you guys can see it properly. Much better. Yeah, let me get a like if you guys are feeling that. Also, I think I'm going to get myself 3 cookies because I made some cookies. So I'm gonna get 3 cookies. Actually, I have this bowl right here. Yay! Actually, maybe 4 cookies. And these are sugar cookies, but I made them extra special for myself. I put me Lucky Charms in them. Me put me Lucky Charms. So yeah, I made some sugar cookies and I put like 5 or 6, no 6 or 7 actually Lucky Charms in each. So I'm just gonna snack on these as I just keep on tracing. Uh, mm-hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Make sure your markers are closed before you shake them. Use some marker shrapnel. That's all right. Nice. Saved myself from that. Little blob just came out. Could still see it on there. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. There's still like blobs of it. Thankfully, on this Sunday, the house is quiet. You can hear yourself think. Yeah, I'll probably just get the initial Posca trace on these, and then I think we'll call that George. So this is still going to take me like another probably 20 minutes. And I want to actually tune in because my partner's actually going to be doing one of her first solo lives in a little bit. So I want to get on that and support. As I mentioned earlier, you guys like polymer clay, sorry, polymer clay miniatures. I do the Shrinky Dinks, but yeah, polymer clay. Check her out on Facebook and Etsy. Kitten Jelly Boutique. Kitten Jelly Boutique. I have a tendency to want to bring it closer to me. I'm gonna need one of those over the head cameras. There's a tripod that's gonna go over my shoulder, but again, I can't read the comments and do all that other fun jazz. Yeah, let me know in the comments how you're feeling today. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, you at work or where you at tuned in? Getting messages from people, ironically, that I haven't spoken to in so long. So maybe they've been seeing the YouTube stuff recently. So God is good. God is good. It's just right here. Yeah. Got our medallions going on. Don't drag the hand, move the hand, or move the piece. Really end up keeping these lines like clean as you want them. And then as you overlay and underlay the pencil crown, it ends up looking like a real piece. So that was still a little bit wet. Fix that. There. So remember, it is, even though it does dry really relatively fast, just be mindful not to drag over because I just did a small smear and caught it quick before I dragged any further. But just to avoid any waste. Again, even if it did smear, I'd just wait for it to dry and then I'd take a scalpel and then I'd just shave it off. The ink, mind you, not the plastic. And so I also, because I mentioned these are going to be keychains, I'm visualizing where I know I'm going to want the key to be held. That's another thing, like get into the habit of doing that so you don't have to do it after the fact and it may not go in a spot that you intended it to go. And for this, I am actually going to use the ruler just to keep the lines as straight as possible because Tri-Forces are pretty clean. This is the tricky part, is not touching this wet friggin' ink and messing up your lines. But it is worth it when you measure it. I do find time, extra time. So I'm going to just let those dry and then just freehand in the rest of it. Okay, and now it looks like it's pretty dry. Yeah, once it's dry, you don't have to worry about it smearing because it's paint, so it's good. You can do the inside lines. Yeah, this is gonna look clean. Especially again when the pencil crayon comes in, when you guys see it next, it'll be stupid good. Ooh, nice save. There's a little bit, but nice save. Okay. Yeah, we weren't able to make it to 10 likes, and that's all right because we made it halfway, and that's the positive. It's halfway. That's more than none, right? That is more than none. Super happy that everyone's been able to tune in and hang out with me for a little bit. And if you have not, definitely hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. We get a lot more consistent over the next coming months into spring and summer. And yeah, I'm just gonna see my face. See my face, see my art. Clean Triforce. Look at that. Extremely clean. That's why if you take the time to like make the lines nice and clean, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Yeah, and these are gonna be perfect keychains on. Perfect keychain size. My apologies. Okay, so these over here. All right. So because I cut these as I did and I didn't leave them in a strip, I'm gonna have to be super delicate. So I'm gonna try to do it at an angle, get one side each. Okay, so try to keep these Legend of Zelda medallions as clean as possible. Oh, fuck me. Did I start wrong? No, I didn't. Sometimes again, the surface you have to make sure is on the rough side. You can go on the um, you can go on the smooth side, but only with marker. So because I'm doing mixed media, I have to use the rough side. So FYI, if anyone is into Shrinky Dink or wants to try, and, doesn't want to mess it up. So yeah, I'm gonna do this in stages because I have to. I have to wait for the paint to dry. It's only a couple seconds, but I want all the lines to be clean, so I'm like looking directly over it, not at an angle. Now I'm kind of like sketching, or if anyone knows the term etching, but very, very ever so lightly onto the plastic. I'm not putting pressure because if you push on these things, it's going to pull ink out of the canister. And unless you want that. Yeah, you gotta be in control. You just gotta be wary. So I tend to rotate and etch, and if I need more paint, I can just go over it. Here's my cousin. My cousin just messaged me and he said, "Attaboy, appreciate it." My older cousin Justin is a good man. Yeah, married, father. Love that dude, man. So yeah, he was just commenting because I guess he's now looking at all the videos of me being able to dunk again. So I was telling him to show his brother because we used to, as like kids, adolescent, teenagers, etc., spend like fucking summers just playing ball. Playing ball. We'd wake up at like I don't know 7, 8 o'clock, eat quick, not even like try to play video games. We'd be like outside, like training days. Those are the best, man. I miss those days. I miss them. And I miss them in the sense that looking back, I'm very thankful that we shared them. But I look more forward now that as we're older and not kids anymore, we're able to share that with our future kids. Him and his wife have a child now, so that's super amazing. But yeah, once him, me, his older brother and younger brother follow suit, we'll be right there with them. Right there with my cousin Justin. Great dude, great dude. He's like a friggin' tank. Like this guy works out like a nobody's business. I shit you not. I seen him. What's the one? Deadlift. Yeah, deadlift. Deadlift 575 pounds. It was. Yeah, crazy. Like just astronomical amount. But he did it and just enjoyed it apparently. So that's cool. Love that for him. He's a good dude. Yeah, it's easier to pull the marker towards you and the ink towards you versus the opposite, I find. Like pushing it. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much the outside design. Let's just get the squigglies. I'm using like the bare tip of the marker. Need to clean it. Yeah, I need to clean this marker, just the tip of it, because you can see there's like a hair on it. Flip. I literally just pulled this marker tip out. Wow. Don't want to do that. Yikes. You guys would have saw ink go all over this motherfucker. Wow. Like I just pulled the nib out. Yikes. Let's just again. Let's not push our luck. I have yet to need to do that with intent. So doing that unintentionally was frightening. Whew. My heart just went up. Heart rate. So at least now I know that in theory I don't even need tweezers to pull it out because they say that you need to use tweezers to pull out this nib if you want to do refills. It's actually good information because I can now look inside there to see just how much ink is in the reservoir. If it's not working, so yeah. Skim, skim, skim. Yeah, does anyone watch the show Severance or Invincible? Been liking the new seasons for those? Okay. One, two, three, four. Four more. Yeah, maybe the marker tip came out slightly when I was shaking it as vigorously as I have been. Maybe there is a certain threshold of power that you should really be enforcing or inflicting, I should say, onto the marker when you're shaking it to prime the paint pigment. Good information. Okay. I'm moving quick now because I can see uh, how wet the ink is in some of the spots that I just went around. It's kind of like what I noticed to get into a flow of movement and pressure with the different things because I'm going from pencil to pencil ground to marker, scissors, and everything in between. So once you kind of get a flow, knowing how high to keep the marker tip off the paper, and then how fast to move the ink that goes down, is crucial. And it becomes easier to kind of get to the process of creation, finer lines, don't have less bleeds or bleed outs, or whatever you want to call them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pieces. Oh yeah, got a nice good old neck stretch right there. Mm, okay. Cannot wait to play basketball. I cannot wait to play basketball. So friggin' stoked. I think I'm always stoked anytime I get new shoes. It's like growing up, because I lived in a multi-sibling family when I was the youngest. I was like the hand-me-down stage of things. Uh, and then once I got to the age where my parents would have to buy the individual shoes outside of my sister's stuff, it was like maybe once a year you could get one pair of school shoes. And then when I started getting into sports, they let me get like one basketball shoe. So that was like something I used to again. The night before, I'd try them on. I'd like get the laces perfect so that when I went to go and put them on the court or to play for the first time, they'd be exactly to my specifications. Uh, I'd like get my like routine of how I'd like want to clean them and wipe them down. I was very much into sneakers and still am. But yeah, I think I've been very blessed to amass so many sneakers now, especially like with all the brand ambassador stuff and like partnerships with Reebok. Where like I'm very fortunate. I don't have to like stress um, buying out sneakers, but yeah, having them send these was like super super just unexpected and exciting, and I am looking forward to just play ball. If I could play ball at least a couple hours every day, I would. It doesn't have to be competitive, but just the feeling of jump shooting and sometimes that was what it is. Like going back to my cousin Justin, but yeah, we used to spend a lot of socialized time while we were kind of like doing our practice basketball shooting. You played the game American or 21 or around the world or one on one, or you know, you're still talking in the midst of all that. So I enjoy basketball for many reasons. Yeah, so there's one right there. Let's see if we can get to. We're almost there. I see we've gotten some lights. We got one more light. See if we can get 6. We're gonna get any new people tuned in. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Give a like. And it's still snowing. Jeez. My Ikonka. I don't even know what that is, but I will look that up. I will look that up. If it's something that's like I like, yeah, I'm saying why not. Is that like anime or is that like a Russian like? art or something, if you're still tuned in. Okay. You can like just smell the Lucky Charms marshmallows beside me. The cookies are right there. Mm. Is anyone going to be watching the All Star game, the NBA All Star game tonight? It definitely will not be. Not that I won't watch the highlights. I'm not going to watch it live. It's such a duh. I don't. I actually do want to say it's such a boring thing because everyone isn't actually trying to win, so to speak, for the most part of the game. Like you want to see actual competition. So yeah, and nowadays they're doing a lot of jump shooting anyway, so not really seeing any cuts or slashes. Very seldom dunks, and the dunks that they do, I would like to say on NBA scale are quite pedestrian. They're doing most of those regular games anyway, so yeah, I'll just watch the highlights. Coming up on the last one. Okay, last one. Last one. We got all these stencils down. As you guys, I pushed them too far for you guys, so you guys can't see. We got all these stencils here of all the stuff we've done. So if you guys like Legend of Zelda, give a like for this because I'm making medallions from Ocarina of Time, and I'm making a Triforce and a Master Sword, but a kind of kawaii style Master Sword, so it's a little bit more cutesy. Yeah, check these out. Yeah, yeah. If you guys do like, um, you guys do like Legend of Zelda, yeah. I almost was about to put this down and it was upside down, so I saved that. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys do like Legend of Zelda, definitely hit a like. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be super dope. Appreciate you guys spending some time on a wintry, snowy Sunday. That's all right. To call my family. I'm calling. funny. I'll call him back though. If he hasn't already tuned in to watch live, I'm sure he was on my last live on Instagram when I was playing basketball and was actually dunking. So don't know if he'll be here just yet, but soon, slowly but surely, every live, we can hopefully meet a new face, connect with a new comment, and hopefully get a new subscribe. Yeah. So we had a goal of getting to 10 likes. Even if we don't, we're at 6 now. I'm super blessed that we even got one. And I'm just super glad that I was able to do some art and share with you guys today. It's all about focusing on the sweet instead of the bitter, as I mentioned earlier, not just in a recovery or a sobriety journey, but I just you gotta learn those tools in life, right? So appreciate you guys just tuning in and having fun. So I know I am. This is the enjoyable part of this art, and then all of the extra close pencil crayon marker refinements and layering. My my best fun times. Okay, so my partner just finished her live, unfortunately for me, so I'm gonna check it after. She's messaging me now, so she must be super excited. I'm super happy for her. Gotta go and tune in as we're just coming up on finishing this, and then possibly I'll come back on either maybe later today or tomorrow when I'm finishing these. So yeah, we pretty much got all the traces done. Let's turn it around and let's give you guys a gander and a look. Look, see. Okay, turn around. There you go. So, yeah, we got all the details now on each of the medallions. And then we're gonna take our time. It's going well. It's going well. How was your live? And we just finished. I was about to come and tune in yours, but I hope you shared it so that I can go and watch that because I'm gonna come off and have a snack and kind of get some coloring going on. Yeah, it's kind of what we got going on. Medallions. Perfect. I'm super glad that it went well. I knew it would. I knew it would. If you think I grow to miss your face and your art and your voice and all of your excellence, I'm not the only one. There is like a whole audience that you have growing that I'm telling you, it doesn't just take a snowy day for them to want to tune in. So I'm glad that it went well. I'm glad that you're sharing it and keep on keeping on with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. It's been a little bit of time. We had to go through all of the damn went from this point to now to this point. So much of a difference. And now we can actually start to color these and start to make them look as beautiful as possible. We're going to put our pinholes because obviously these are going to be keychains. So we have to make sure that we put the pinholes before we shrink it down. Because if we shrink it down and we don't have a Dremel tool with a small bit, it will be next to impossible to try to carve into this. And yeah, you can see how thick it is compared to what is like basically paper. Hard to, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed, please, as I mentioned, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share with a friend, hit the bell notifications because it'll make it a little bit easier for you guys. I'm pretty much spontaneous and when I just choose to go on, but I know I'm gonna at least go on, try to go at least 3 times a week, if not 4. So appreciate you guys. But other than that, I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to, get to coloring. All right, guys. Have fun, be safe, be merry, and we'll talk. Peace.